What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all having a great day. Today is day 3 of the summer trading series. As you guys all know, we are going crazy for the next month with the content. So today we got a day 3 recap. There is not going to be any live trading or no live trades posted today. The one trade that I did take was a loss, unfortunately. And so I'm going to be completely open and honest with it here. I do have the recording for it, but it was like literally within a second that it got stopped out, so I just don't think it's worth posting, but I'm going to cover it here, tell you guys what went wrong. I'm going to cover the trade of the day, which I had covered or talked about in my last video, but haven't really explained. But what the trade of the day was, we're going to go over that. Obviously I was off the charts by the time the trade of the day presented itself. And then there was also one more potential trade that I would have really liked to take, but it ended up not working out in my favor. So what did I see going into this morning? I'm going to go ahead and move this over a little bit. So going into this morning, price had not moved very much overnight. As you can see, it was just in this choppy range. And so I was wanting to see price either come up and sweep this liquidity up here to continue lower, or come down to sweep this liquidity to go higher. We had an SMT at this 4-hour intermediate low, so I didn't necessarily need to see this low get tapped or swept, but this low at least to go higher to sweep all this liquidity up here. And I think we'll probably continue higher now off of this. It's looking like we're starting to form a little bit of a buy model. But regardless of that, on the lower time frame going into this morning, this is what we were looking at market open. We had all these highs, and you're just thinking like, yeah, these are probably going to be highs. They're going to want to get taken. But obviously we want to see this get swept first. There was a 15-minute right here. And I was thinking, okay, if price taps into this 15-minute, will I be willing to short off of that to come down to these lows? And my answer to that was yes. And the reason for that being is that even though these highs are intact on NQ, there's an SMT with them on ES. You can see it right here. SMT from here to here, and this is with Asia high. So I do still want to see these get taken on NQ, but since ES had formed an SMT there, a tap of this 15-minute would just be perfect to come down to short these lows. And that is exactly what we got. At market open, as you can see, we come up, we tap that 15-minute, and then I'm immediately looking for, okay, like what kind of short opportunity can we see here? And the only thing that we got was this 3-minute gap. This was the only viable, solid risk to reward, good looking trade. But unfortunately, as you can see, we got absolutely no close on that. Just didn't inverse. It barely inversed. I was literally like waiting for it to inverse, and then it just had a little retracement at the very end there, and we did not get in on that trade, unfortunately. But that was everything that I wanted to see. There was an SMT with these highs right here. As you can see right here, SMT here. And then same thing with these highs. So you can see right there and there. So we had an SMT. Everything was stacking on this trade. It was very beautiful. The only thing that I did see was like there was a 15-second inversion right here, but I don't trade the 15-second, or at least I didn't until today. And I just got reaffirmed of why I don't trade the 15-second after this trade that I'm about to show you guys. So we come lower, we take out that low, we sweep this sell side. So now I don't need to see price go any lower than this. I don't need to see this 4-hour because ES has already taken it. I'm thinking, all right, yeah, we're probably going to start going higher now off of this. So we get this rejection, we get this 5-minute inverse right here, and that's not the trade that I took. But as you can see, we open up this 2-minute gap, and then off of this 2-minute gap, we have this 2-minute inversion right here that I was waiting for to take, but I ended up looking down at the 15-second, and you can see right here, we get that resweep. Where was it at? It was this one right here. This 15-second right here is the trade that I ended up taking. ES took it, and ES was just really close to this low anyway, so I just don't think this was a good trade. But yeah, would have went break even at this 2-minute right here, and then continue to target these highs because, like I said, I was bullish after this. But as you can see, we inverse these 2 minutes, and it's in a range now. Like taking a trade off of a sweep down here is a lot more justifiable than it is to take it inside of a range right here, and this was a very, very avoidable loss, and I take accountability for it. It was not good at all. So anyway, but we're going to continue. What was the trade of the day? So as you can see, we continue to chop around here and make this big accumulation range. And then price comes down to resweep that low one more time. And then we get a very, very strong rejection out of it, forming this 2 minute gap. Both ES and NQ swept this low. You're probably thinking, oh, but we edged that 4 hour. Like I said, don't need to see that 4 hour get tapped. It's already been taken on ES. 2 minute inversion right here. And then you can just target and put like your stop at the body of the wick, and then just target the accumulation range highs, the high up here, whatever you'd like. And as you can see, this just rips. It was a great trade if you took this. So yeah, that's gonna be about it. I was gonna say, like, this is your manipulation down to that low, and then this is your distribution, which is where the trade plays out. So very, very good trade if you did take that. Anyway, so that's gonna be it for today. Sucks taking a loss, but just got to journal it, move on, figure out where you went wrong. For me, it's just, I don't know, I was so upset about this 3 minute not playing out that I was just kind of looking for a trade, and just got disciplined for it, got punished for it. So unfortunate, but we keep this summer series going. We gonna keep going. We gonna make back this loss, and we're gonna get these payouts. So thank you guys for tuning in. Today wasn't the day that I wanted, but it's just how it goes sometimes. So, all right. Well, y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. Journaling trades that you did take, get off the charts, go do something else, get your mind off of trading, and I will see you guys tomorrow.